Okay, right. Poster.
Yeah.
And the picture that we have is supposed to be able to go in there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool. This looks like a perfect example of what you just had. Where you adjusted the lighting and the picture that's coming from the
Oh yeah, on the side there. Yeah, that's a fun one. Yeah, perfect. Got a big highlight.
Yes.
Got somebody working out for some reason. Hope the poster matches what the person's doing. That might be a little weird. So, all right. Recording people. I'm letting you know. I'm talking to the people on the internet here. I will record a second version of the first part. I forgot to start recording about how to put the posters in. I'll do a separate one of a kind of a quick one. I'll have it done tomorrow. All right. Thank you. All right. Advanced techniques. Surreal miniatures. Pretend. There's a small group of people that are only 2 inches high that populate the world. What would that look like? Okay, you're going to be placing 5 people into a background that is a close-up shot of small objects. Take your own. Find one on the internet. Wherever you want to do this, it is up to you. Oddly, it's the same techniques that we've been working on. Same techniques for the poster, but just with people. There's a couple more things to think about, though. It's all about perspective. Not the mind's perspective, but the perspective of the shot. Focal point. Where is everything converging? You can't have a picture of a person standing on a mountain, but your photo, everything's shooting down. It's just not going to look right. We have to look at, where do I want to put the person? Where's that person shot? You can shoot your friends, shoot your family, get them posing, like have somebody like this, and then their foot like on a mouse head or something like that. Whatever you want. You can pose people. That makes it easier. But like everything needs to coincide and look the same. I want one background. So this is the reverse of the poster one. This is one background, 5 people. Oh, it's a community. These little people, they hang out in a group. They're they got their little clique. That's why there's 5 of them. They're all hanging out. What does this mean? Well, here's a little example. Look at that guy. He's a tiny skater. Skating his little bowl of coffee. You look at him. Kind of like perfectly set in there. Oh, he's got a little reflection. He's reflected in the coffee there. Thinking about that. I'm thinking about perspective. I'm thinking about okay, when I found this image, is there going to be enough wheel over the edge to make it look like he's doing that grind? I don't know the type of the grind. I was going to say 50-50. I'm sure I could have said that and everybody like, ooh, I haven't skated in 30 years. So there that is. Let's see it in different. What else so I'm going to go with this dude. Oh, I don't know if the lighting on this guy is good. Maybe this guy will be good, but we'll see. Let me open this up. I'm going to go home here. And then I'm going to open up this. And then look, somebody else appeared. There's another little skater dude in there. Micro skaters all over the place. That's what we're doing. So we want an image, and we're going to add people in that image doing whatever they're doing. It's up to you. I don't care. This all came I think the original image is a construction people. You can look these up too. I think other people, it's not an original kind of idea. So same thing here. Let's do this. I got some skaters. So I'm looking at this. It's kind of subdued lighting. There's a soft light coming from in front. So I'd say through their windows, because the shadows are all based here, right? The shadows are on our side. It gives me a little bit more leeway, but these guys are pretty bright, which maybe they should have been more shadowed. But well, does it matter? Okay, that's that dude. Oh, well, I'll just correct it. Let's do a little levels. No, I want brightness contrast. Delete. Yes. We always have our preferences. Curves is always my preference. Hit that little arrow down button. Let's reduce the whites on him. I think what I was worried about is him, the skater getting too hidden, but that's like kind of part of the fun. Is like it's not going to be standing out. So I reduced his shirt. That's just going to give me a peace of mind. You know, reduce the brightness of his shirt, because really the highlights should be on the highlights of the ceramic that the light is bouncing off of and nothing else. All right, let's get. I wanted a standard around her. I found a picture of a girl. I wanted to be both, you know, kind of, but it was just didn't look right. I didn't do this dude just because it's easy. What? Where'd it go? No. Oh, I'm just gonna save image as. Let's keep it advertised. Save. I'm gonna open it up. Mind you, I'm gonna do this down and dirty. I would like you to take more time, as I would like to, you know, give you guys a break, at least, you know, be done talking about 10 after the hour. Otherwise, you guys would be like going crazy. So I'm gonna go to Photoshop. I'm gonna go to File. I'm gonna go to Open. I'm gonna open the Webpack 1, and then I'm just gonna like zoom in. Oh, this is so low res. This is what I was talking about. If you do this and this happens, trash it. Start over. I can't consciously do that. I'll try to use that photo. It's a disservice to the industry. All right, skaters. Skaters at a pool. I gotta learn how to spell right. We don't know what that means. Oh, skateboarding. All right. See, okay. Oh, what a great picture. I feel like that might be too low. I gotta find that correct angle. This oddly might work. I can see his face. I'm up above. Here, I'll do this wiener. It's because it's funny. I can put him on the side, and he's just like, doo-doo-doo. All right, download. No, why did you open that? All right. There we go. Zoom in. Tony Hawk look-alike. Let's do content aware. Can I do the content aware? Or whatever this one is called. I like it. I like it. I think it did a good job. I'm like really looking at it. I'm going to copy. I might have come back for the shadow, I think. I thought about that. And I'm like, it is a pretty perfect shadow. I can come back, select those parts, and then like bring them in because I want to see where he's going first. But I literally thought that, and then you said it. All right, so then I'm going to paste, right? Paste them in. It's too tall, so we gotta make them fit this style. We'll have him like maybe he's gonna be up here, but again, so the further, maybe he's walking in from here. No, because this way he's kind of on that trajectory. So then I got to make them smaller than everybody else. So then I'm going to zoom in. I'm not going to go crazy small. I'll go there. Now I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him. Oh, what's the first thing I can do? Add noise. I should add noise because there's noise in the background and he needs to have some noise. So I'm going to go to, what is that? Filter, pixelate. Where the heck is add noise? Noise. It's add noise is under noise. And then I'm going to look at this and I'm going to click on him. And I'm going to zoom in because I want to see it better. And I want uniform. I want monochromatic. And I'm going to like start to like look at it and be like, let's do the Gaussian. 14 is way too much. Let's try 5. 5 is pretty good. I'm gonna okay. Then I'm gonna go filter. I'm gonna go blur. I'm gonna do my Gaussian blur. Let's get him like absorbing into there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 0.9. All right, all right. And then I'm gonna go back and get that shadow that we talked about. Let's do that now. I'm gonna deselect. I think that's the manhole cover. Yeah. So I'm gonna use, as much as I hate it, I'm gonna use the magic wand because I just want this area. And I'm not looking for perfection right now. This area. Oh, this is why. What's it set on? That's too low. Select, select, select. Ah. Oh, it's getting the board. I might have to do some fill in. This is why. Oh, zoom in. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to switch selection tools while it's selected. I'm going to go to polygon. And I'm going to hit which one's plus? Plus, I'm going to hit shift because I can add to that. I'm adding to my selection. You can use multiple tools at once to create selections to add to it. All right, I'm stuck there because I mistakenly moved. So I'm gonna copy. It's okay. Everybody breathe, we'll live. Paste that in. And I'm gonna reduce it. And we're gonna get it to match up. I'm gonna zoom in. Space bar. We're just gonna get it where we need it. A little bit more reduced. A little more reduced. Leave it there. Little blurry blur, filter, blur, Gaussian. Perfect. Look at that. And then let's get this thing multiplied. Oh, look at that multiplied shadow. Looks like it's real. Zoom out. Now we got that guy's coming in from the side. He's too bright. Right? He's too bright. All right. Let's do my favorite curves. Let's bring down. I'm going to do extreme. Oh, yeah. There you go. He's just chilling out, walking along, joining his friends. Make a little miniature landscape. Have some fun with it. 5 people interacting in a tiny environment. Yes.
And so for this one, it's going to be just one with 5 people?
Yes, it's like the reverse. 1 image, 5 people. The other one is 5 images, 1 poster. All right, this is the follow along. If you want to follow along, please do. You have to download a font because I want your name to look like it's on Stranger Things. So I have a font there in the assignment already. You can download the font. So all I'm going to do is click on the 3 dots and download original file. Then I'm going to open up my downloads. I'm going to double click on Bengoet Standard. That's going to open. You're going to get a file, Bengoet Standard -bold TTF, true type font, in case you wanted to know. It's going to circle, and I'm going to hit install. Sometimes it like takes a minute or two. It had already installed. I'm going to read. I have 2 screens. I'm going to open up my Photoshop, and I'm going to simply walk through this step by step by step. It takes literally, it's like a 15-minute project. Like just create a new document. Do what it says. You'll be great. Except for the typo I have in there. How do I get a typo in there? I'm fixing the typo I just noticed. So much for adjusting assignments when you have the flu. All right, file. So first thing, follow along the steps. Design creation. Create a new file, new 1,280 pixels. Make sure you're in pixels, not inches. And make sure you're not number dyslexic like I am and typing in backwards all the time. 1,280 pixels wide by 720 tall with a resolution of 72. Mind you, it is important to get these right. Otherwise, your image won't look right. This is all based on those settings, those DPIs. Because otherwise, if you were to say do it in 300 DPI, it's just going to not look right. The blurs aren't going to be there. It's not going to look like as like ethereal as it look because you are doubling or tripling the amount of pixels. And then here's a new one. Huh? Whoop. Don't hit OK. Background contents, black. I want you to start. It's one less step. You just hit black right there, and I hit create. I got a black background all ready to go. I don't have to like make a thing, fill it, blah, 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 jibber jabber, whatever. All right. We got that done. Horizontal type tool. We've done it. We've used it. It's a T. I am going to click on it. We want the color to be white.
Are you on the meeting chart or the second one?
The meeting chart?
Are you on
The
this?
miniatures.
No, I'm on. We moved on past miniatures. We're on.
Stranger Things?
Yeah, we're on Stranger Things.
You were right. I was wrong.
We left that 20 minutes ago. All right. So I got my type tool. I'm going to make sure it's white. Okay. I'm going to do centered. It can be any of these because we're going to hand center. Don't you worry a bit. And I'm going to type in that name of that font. I don't remember what the font name is. Just look back onto your assignment. B-E-N. Well, I got to be over here. Bengo Standard Bold. Perfect. I am going to click. I'm going to type my name. And I'm going to revel in the glory of seeing my name on the screen. And I'm going to make it big. So I'm going to grab a corner, and I'm just going to make it comfortably big. I don't want it touching edges. For crimity's sake, photographers, a type, just knowledge. Type should never touch the edge of anything. I don't care what you're doing. if you ever do something, you're like, oh, I got to put my name on that, and you do that, don't. I've seen it happen too much. Because then you guys say, well, I'm not a designer, I'm a photographer.
No, we call it edge tension. We would never go to.
Yeah, so just don't. Just I've seen it though. I've seen it. It gives me nightmares, like Stranger Things. So all I'm gonna do, I made it like a nice size. All caps. Jonah. All caps. Do I say it? Yeah, it's the very last line. It says all caps. I did not state it, but do you guys? Well, here. We're not doing. I'll show you how to do the other effects, but for those people who don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh-wee. Okay, is that the theme? We're making this in your name. But I will show you how to add these little extra parts in this, but that's like the extra credit. And because it only takes a minute. The greatest part about like doing this and this thing that we're going to do with only using effects is once the name's done, you can add elements, copy those effects into that other design element, and it puts everything you took your time in and just makes it happen again. And then it makes it happen again. I was at home, I pre-practiced these, and I was like, all right, I did that. That was it. I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. I made my other 2 letters smaller. I'm like, I gotta add the lines. I just made a white box and push it. I was like, oh my God, this is so great and easy. So, all right, I'm gonna center my name up. Beep, boop, boop. Look at that, perfectly centered. I just dragged it to the middle. The computer was like, stop there, Joel. I was like, will do.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna tighten up my kerning. Yeah.
And this might happen to more than one person. You guys have so many things saved in your programs and stuff. The scratch disk is full on some of them. That means you have to dump some of the stuff that you no longer need. If you submitted some things to Joel.
Empty your trash can.
Okay, start there.
I'm not joking. Just go to trash can, right click on it, empty trash.
Right.
You probably have, you see after grading, after a week, it'll be like, you have 3,800 and things to trash. I'm like, yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to move on. All right. Let's have some fun here. All right. Here's the weird part. Yeah.
What did you name that part?
I don't know. B-E-N. I actually don't know it by heart. Just go back and look at your other thing. It lists it. It says in the assignment.
Quick question. You asked me, how do you get the font in there?
Yeah.
Oh, you double click on it. So you download the font, double click on the zip file, double click on the TTF file. A screen will come up, and then you click the blue install button, and it magically will install it on your computer. Are we good? Are we good? I'm going. All right. This is the part 50% of you are going to get wrong. So don't. I'm telling you, don't get this part wrong. Make sure you are on your name. I'm on my name. Once you're to change the text layer fill value to 0. Not opacity, fill value. Something is going to happen. Wonk. Your name disappears. Do not worry. It is still there. But the fill value is 0. We started with white. It's just now 0. Just still that heart. I know you can't see it, but it's there. Now, let's have some fun. I'm going to double click on this, and we are going to be in layer style for the next 3 hours. Settle in. You guys got your tea? Settle in. We're going to settle in and do this. All right. First things first, they go down. The ones that I use, I'm starting at the top and working my way down. And when I say that, I mean when you're doing this. bevel and emboss, then leads to contour, then leads to stroke. So just make sure you go to each one at a time. Do not jump around. Let's do this. Bevel and emboss. It is turned on. I have that set. Let me just scroll down. Okay. Style. Stroke, emboss. All right. Very first one. Just go through it. And when you see something, change it. Depth, 220. Size, 3. I'm gonna make an update for people as I go through this. There's a couple I want to make it as clear as possible. Save. All right. Uncheck use the global light box. That's here. Uncheck. Angle 156. So under shading, angle is here. I'm going to type in 156. Altitude 37. Got it? Gloss contour, I want it cone inverted. So I'm going to go to this arrow, this little arrow, and click down. And then you're going to say to me, Joel, I don't know which one's cone inverted. Either do I. So I'm going to change it under settings. And I want to see, I'm just going to go to like text only and click on cone inverted. All right. Next, check the anti-alias box. Check. Highlight mode, opacity 35. Shadow mode, opacity 50. Don't do anything. We're staying here. We're staying here. Contour. Right below bevel and emboss, it opens up 2 new ones. The second one is contour. I want cove, deep. So I'm just going to go to cove and deep because now I have that set on the words. All good. And then check the anti-alias box. Done. Step 6, add a stroke with these settings. I'm going to click on stroke. Look what's happening. What do they call the second area? I want to call it the dark side. It's not the dark side.
Mine didn't do that. Did I do something wrong?
Oh, the upside down or something?
Yeah, the upside down. All right, so we're entering the upside down now. Wait, let's do the stroke. Add a stroke with these settings. Size 3. Position inside. Color. So for color, I'm going to click on the color and I'm going to type in or copy and paste CE1725 and hit OK. Whoop, we're getting there.
What was the number? CE 1725.
Sorry, I took a drink. All right, let's move on down. Add an inner glow with these settings. So I'm just going to go down this side. Inner glow. Click on that bad boy. Blend mode, screen, opacity 50. Noise 5%. Color. Again, I'm going to click on that white box and I'm going to type in EA2314. Okay. The choke, 0. The size, 17. Range, 50. Add an outer glow with these settings. Outer glow is almost at the bottom. Opacity, 50. Noise, 5. Color, E, A, 2, 3, 1, 4. Did I say that for the last one? Oh, I did inner glow wrong, I think. I'm gonna double check my inner glow, and I did type in the wrong number for inner glow. I don't think it'll make a huge difference, but I'm gonna fix it because you know what? That's what I do. I fix things that go wrong. There we go. It just made the red a little different red. All right, so I'm back in outer glow, and I typed in my color, and then I want my size to be 12, and my range to be 60. And I'm gonna hit OK. And there you have your Stranger Things font. White's gray. Did you do your very first one? The very first one. The very first thing I told everybody, and I said 50% of you are going to get this wrong. All right, there we go. That's all I need you to do. Let me show you why this is kind of cool. So if I go to that Stranger Things thing, I'm going to add a line above. I'm going to make my name pop up, and then I'll add like my last name. All this can be done like super quick. All right, because I have all the technical work done. I just have to make boxes and type and do like one thing. So let's go. One of these is technical. All right, so one is technical, but because it's a active font, I can go and then be like, I'm going to highlight these two letters. I'm going to make them smaller. I'm going to make them even smaller. And then I'm going to pop them up, which is a little like, it's this little thing right here, and it raises the glyph. It's called raising a glyph. And that's too high. And I'm going to go to 45. It's this little thing. And this, again, this is just because I like you guys. I'm showing you above and beyond. All right, so I got my name. Now I'm going to type my last name. It's the new layer. It's all set, right? I've got Benga, bold, white, blah, blah, S-K-A-J-A. And I'm going to put that here, and I'm going to make it bigger.
And how does one pronounce that last name, Joel?
Skaja. Just like it. Ska-ja. Remember back when ska was cool?
Yeah, it still is.
I was part of that wave. Second wave, third wave. I can't remember which wave I was. And then I'm just gonna I'm just eyeballing it. And then I'm gonna draw lines. Now, I don't need to draw a line. I can just draw a box because it's all set to pre-outline once I add those effects. So I'm just gonna take my fill, like my little marquee, and I'm just because I am a bit of a perfectionist. I'm gonna put two guides in. And I'm going to draw a line above. And I'm just going to be like, look at good enough. Like, we're good. And I'm going to go to edit, fill. Why won't you let me fill? Oh, new layer, folks. Whew. I'm going to call this lines. So edit, fill, and I just do white. We're starting with a white base everywhere. I'm going to deselect. Then I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to just bring it down. And I'm going to like split it here, you know, I don't know. I'm making this up. And mine's going to look a little different. And then I'm going to zoom in. And I'm going to take the marquee tool again. And I'm just going to like go around my name. And I'm going to hit delete. And I'm just clearing off that white. So it looks a little bit, you know, like things has the 2 on the edges, right? So there I have it. Now I'm going to take the lines copy and I'm going to merge down. The reason I did that is now all my lines are on one and my editable copy is on another. I'm looking at my composition. Damn it, I shouldn't have. The top line's too high. Sorry, it's going to drive me nuts. Oh, I'm going to leave it be. All right, I'm going to leave it be. So I'm going to merge that back down. And I have 2 areas. I want my text still editable, but then I have my lines. 50% of you are going to do this wrong. I'm going to set my fill to 0. I'm going to go on lines and I'm going to set my fill to 0. Now, I'm going to take the FX and I'm going to hold down. I can't remember which key it is. Give me a second. I'm going to hold down Command and I'm going to drop it on. Command's not it. It's Control. Okay, it is Option. Hold down Option, then click. Option needs to be held down first. Then click and drag the FX to a different layer. So I'm going to hold down Option and I'm going to drag effects to my lines layer. Boom. Woo. There you go. There's your Stranger Things name. Have fun. Any questions?
Yes, can you redo the lines again?
No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, is that the first question? Lines? All right.
Yeah, I got my name. I just couldn't figure out how to
can't wait to see that.
look like.
All right. I'll turn off mine. All you do, start a new layer, call it lines. With the rectangle marquee tool, I'm going to turn on my guides again. I am going to just draw a rectangle appropriately sized. You know, I'm not going to do that. Like you kind of like picture that logo in your head. Get it where you want it, unlike I did the last time. You have a little marching ants box from Dave Matthews. All right. So I'm going to go to Edit, Fill, White. Now I can deselect that. Are you doing this whole last name thing too?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got a line made. I'm going to take that and duplicate it. And I'm just going to pull the line down. Like, you know, I have 2 in the same spot, and then I'm going to hold down Shift as I drag one, and I'm going to lower it to here. I have 2 layers, 2 lines. Now I'm going to take my marquee tool again and go around my name. I just don't, you know, I don't want the line going through my name. And I'm going to hit the delete. So now I have a line, 3 lines. To make it one step easier,
I didn't get the line through my name.
did you pull a line down from above to lower?
Yes. And now I got one.
I don't know. You can put it wherever you want.
Oh. So just.
Oh, you can keep that. You can keep that. You didn't do, you know, like I made my little O and E smaller.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going above and beyond.
Oh, okay.
Once I start, sometimes I just can't stop. I'm like, oh, and now I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to make it look like this.
So if that isn't in print, what was the feature? To change the O and the E?
Yeah, I made the O and the E smaller and I raised them up. Because that's how like Stranger Things does it.
Right, but using what, so that's.
Oh, all right. You select the middle letters. And this is going to be different for everyone because of the size of the name. So I can't give you specifics, but you select the two middle ones like this. Because the greatest part about this is everything is still editable. Like, you know, you do like, you do, well, you know, like you can just quickly change it to whatever you want, as long as it's the exact amount of letters. So, okay, hold on. So I grabbed the two letters and I made them smaller with the font size. So my original font size here was 314. I made the middle ones 250. A little bit arbitrary. I go by looks, like how much small? I don't know. Just make it look at the Stranger Thing. And then the kicker is you have to raise them up. So if you make it smaller, it makes it smaller to what's called a baseline. This is a baseline. And so the letters will always rest on a baseline unless you tell the computer, no, I want them raised off the baseline. And that's what this does. See how that A and then the small a is up? That's showing it's raising the baseline. And 99 to 40. All you want, like for aesthetics, is like these to line up. So yours may be 20, 30, whatever, you know, just you tap, play around, try different things. So that's how you do that funky bit.
And where is the A?
Hit the three dots on the right-hand side on the type tool panel. You have to have the type selected.
Okay, I am. Shouldn't it be right here? Oh, wait.
Yeah, three dots.
Oh,
There you go.
and then this?
Yeah, yeah. Type in a number. 40. Too much.
Oh, okay.
35. That's all it is. You know.
Okay.
And then make your name smaller, have it fit in there. But then all we're doing, which you know how to do because you did your last name, is again, I'm gonna get off of those. And then I have my line copy, my liners, I'm gonna merge down just to make it one less thing. Making lines is easy. And then I'm gonna hold down the Option key. I'm gonna click on effects and drag it right there. Oh, I forgot to turn my fill to 0. There we go. I did it again. That's it. That's the fun of those effects. Yes.
The font. I did like the TTF thing. I cannot find it for whatever reason.
Even when you type it in?
Yeah.
All right, let me stop the recording. Thank you, video people. Like I said, look tomorrow on how to put a poster on a wall. Thank you.